Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury, and today I am at the main branch of the New York Public Library. It's connected to Bryant Park, and they also have a museum inside. I want to go see what's on display, and I'm going to take you with me. Let's go check it out. So if you're leaving Bryant Park and walking along 42nd Street, the New York Public Library is right here. But this entrance on 42nd, this is not where we're going. So that entrance, that's the way in if you are like looking to take out books. That's not the side where the reading library and the museum are. That's the side where if you are a New Yorker or you work in New York and you've got a library card, that is the side for you. That is like check out books, check out DVDs, check out music, get a library card, all that stuff. That entrance. I'm walking around to the front where the lions are. So I'm going around the corner here, going up some steps. And you can see our friendly lions in the distance. That's how you know you're on the right side here. So based on the banners, the display that's on exhibit right now is based on the New Yorker magazine. This is cool. Let's go check it out. I'm excited. A Century of the New Yorker. Free exhibition. This is such a historic building, and there's like little intricate details around every corner. Like, look at this. It's like, it's not spewing water, but it's like a little fountain. It's a little lion, and the water would have come out of its mouth, and there's the little drain. But like these little details, like they don't put these kind of things in buildings anymore. Speaking of stunning architecture and historic, it's a great place for photos. I just saw somebody doing a cosplay photo shoot and someone doing a wedding photo shoot. So up here on the third floor, this is where the exhibit for the New Yorker magazine is. So I'm gonna go check it out. Future Mercury here. So I'm so sorry, my clip got messed up somehow. So I'm here to tell you about some of the stuff that I learned while I was at the New Yorker exhibit. So one of the things that was really cool is I learned about something called spots, which were these small little like cartoons that would go alongside of an article. And they had a lot of them on display, and they sort of showed how they were decided on and like what articles they went with and how that came to be. Another thing that I learned about was the role of women in the New Yorker, and how there was a point where it was like the quote office girls, and they were tasked with reading and reviewing all of these like articles or drafts and of like people from outside the magazine, sending them in to like pitch ideas, and they had to sort of like sift through all of that. And there were so many that were coming in that it became overwhelming, and they threatened to walk out if they didn't get the support that they needed to do the jobs well. So I thought that was so cool, learning that bit of history. And there was even a little bit more. So now back to present Mercury to hear more about that. There were also a lot of drafts on display. So like thinking about like what ends up on the cutting room floor, as they say, what makes it to print, what got changed, and some things that never actually saw the light of day. They had some of those on display with a little bit of the backstory about them. They also had a lot of like information about like when there were major historical events going on, how the New Yorker decided to respond to those events, what they decided to print, what they decided to not print, how they presented the information. there was a lot of information about that as well. So I found this really, really great. I don't know if this is still going to be on display by the time this video goes up, but if you have an opportunity to see it, it's definitely worth it. And like I said, it's free to come and see the exhibits at the New York Public Library. I love libraries. So much information, and it's a public service. This is the main atrium outside of the reading room, and it is so amazing and ornately painted and just absolutely fantastic. So you can't film or take pictures in the reading room, so I can't show you inside, but it's another glorious space. So if you're ever here and have the opportunity to take a peek in, it's not always open, so, you know, if you could see it, it's great. So that was what I saw at the New York Public Library today. So I got to visit my friends the Lions, learn about the New Yorker magazine and all of its history. And like I said, this is such a wonderful location. So whether you are a history buff, whether you are an architecture buff, whether you want to see the exhibit that's on display, because it is on rotation, there's different stuff every month or two. Like, there is just a wealth of information. I mean, it is the library after all. So I guess with that, I am done for the day. I'll see you all real soon. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care. Take care, Lion. Bye.